Financial management stands as the cornerstone of business success, acting as both the compass and the engine that drives organizations toward their goals. It transcends mere bookkeeping or account balancing. It is a comprehensive discipline that integrates planning, organizing, controlling, and monitoring financial resources to achieve organizational objectives. The principles of financial management are not just theoretical constructs, they are practical guidelines that, when applied diligently, can transform businesses, foster growth, and ensure long-term sustainability. As the world of commerce becomes increasingly complex and competitive, understanding and implementing sound financial management principles is more crucial than ever. At its core, financial management revolves around the efficient allocation of resources. Every business, regardless of its size or industry, operates with finite resources: capital, labor, time, and materials. The fundamental challenge lies in deploying these resources in ways that maximize returns while minimizing risk. This involves making informed decisions about where to invest, how to finance operations, and how to manage cash flows. The principle of resource allocation is intertwined with the concept of opportunity cost. Every dollar spent in one area is a dollar not spent elsewhere, so managers must constantly weigh alternatives and choose the options that promise the greatest value. One of the first and most critical principles of financial management is the establishment of clear financial objectives aligned with the broader goals of the business. These objectives could range from maximizing shareholder wealth and achieving sustainable growth to ensuring liquidity or maintaining financial stability. Setting measurable, attainable, and time-bound financial goals provides direction and serves as a benchmark against which progress can be assessed. For instance, a startup might prioritize cash flow management and break-even analysis in its early stages, whereas a mature corporation may focus on optimizing return on investment, ROI, or expanding market share through strategic acquisitions. Budgeting is another foundational pillar of effective financial management. A well-constructed budget acts as a financial roadmap, outlining expected revenues, planned expenditures, and anticipated profits over a specific period. It enables managers to allocate resources efficiently, identify potential shortfalls, and make proactive adjustments before problems escalate. Beyond serving as a planning tool, budgets also facilitate control by establishing spending limits and performance targets. Regular variance analysis, comparing actual results to budgeted figures, allows businesses to identify deviations, understand their causes, and take corrective action. In this way, budgeting fosters a culture of accountability and continuous improvement. Closely related to budgeting is the principle of cash flow management. Cash is the lifeblood of any business. Without adequate liquidity, even profitable enterprises can falter. Effective cash flow management ensures that a company has sufficient funds to meet its obligations as they come due, invest in opportunities, and weather unforeseen challenges. This involves monitoring inflows and outflows, forecasting future cash needs, and maintaining appropriate reserves. Techniques such as accelerating receivables, negotiating favorable payment terms with suppliers, and managing inventory levels can all enhance liquidity. Cash flow statements, alongside income statements and balance sheets, provide vital insights into a business's financial health and are indispensable tools for decision-making. Risk management is an essential, yet often underappreciated aspect of financial stewardship. Every business faces a spectrum of financial risks: market volatility, credit defaults, interest rate fluctuations, currency swings, and operational disruptions, to name a few. The principle of risk-return trade-off dictates that higher returns are typically associated with greater risks and vice versa. Effective financial managers do not seek to eliminate risk entirely, a futile endeavor, but rather to understand, measure, and manage it. This may involve diversifying investments, purchasing insurance, hedging against currency or commodity price movements, or establishing contingency funds. By systematically identifying and mitigating risks, businesses can protect themselves from catastrophic losses and position themselves to seize opportunities when they arise. The principle of cost control further underscores the importance of vigilance and efficiency in financial management. Every dollar saved through prudent cost management contributes directly to the bottom line. This entails not only scrutinizing expenses and eliminating waste, but also seeking ways to optimize processes and leverage economies of scale. Cost control should be embedded in the organizational culture, with employees at all levels encouraged to identify savings and contribute to operational efficiency. Modern financial management leverages technology, such as enterprise resource planning, ERP systems, data, analytics, and automation, to monitor costs in real time, streamline workflows, and enhance transparency. Financing decisions constitute another critical domain within financial management. Businesses must decide how to fund their operations and growth initiatives, balancing the use of debt and equity. The optimal capital structure, the mix of borrowed funds and owner's equity, varies depending on factors such as the company's risk tolerance, industry norms, growth prospects, and prevailing economic conditions. Debt financing offers the advantage of tax-deductible interest payments and can amplify returns through leverage, but it also introduces fixed repayment obligations and increases financial risk. Equity financing, on the other hand, dilutes ownership but does not require regular repayments. Striking the right balance is a nuanced task that requires careful analysis and a deep understanding of the company's strategic objectives and risk profile. Investment appraisal is closely linked to financing decisions and involves evaluating potential projects or acquisitions to determine their feasibility and expected returns. Financial managers employ a variety of techniques, such as net present value, NPV, internal rate of return, IRR, payback period, and profitability index, to assess the attractiveness of investment opportunities. These methods consider not only the magnitude and timing of expected cash flows, but also the cost of capital and the inherent risks. Sound investment appraisal ensures that scarce resources are directed toward projects that create the most value for the organization and its stakeholders. Transparency and accountability are guiding principles that underpin all aspects of financial management. Accurate, timely, and comprehensive financial reporting is essential for informed decision-making, regulatory compliance, and building stakeholder trust. Financial statements, balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements must adhere to established accounting standards and be subject to regular audits. Beyond compliance, transparency fosters a culture of integrity and openness, enabling investors, creditors, employees, and other stakeholders to assess the company's performance and prospects objectively. Accountability, in turn, ensures that managers and employees are answerable for their financial decisions and outcomes, promoting responsible stewardship of organizational resources. Strategic planning and financial forecasting are integral to achieving long-term business success. While day-to-day financial management focuses on operational efficiency and problem-solving, strategic financial planning looks ahead, anticipating future trends, challenges, and opportunities. This involves scenario analysis, sensitivity testing, and the development of contingency plans. By projecting future revenues, expenses, capital requirements, and funding sources, businesses can align their financial strategies with their overarching vision and adapt proactively to changing circumstances. Forecasting is not an exact science, but it is a powerful tool for reducing uncertainty and guiding decision-making in an unpredictable world. The principle of value maximization serves as the ultimate objective of financial management. While profitability is important, true value creation encompasses a broader set of considerations, including risk, sustainability, and stakeholder interests. Shareholder value remains a central focus for many corporations, but enlightened financial managers recognize the importance of balancing short-term gains with long-term growth and resilience. This may involve investing in innovation, talent development, customer relationships, or social and environmental responsibility. By adopting a holistic approach to value creation, businesses can build lasting competitive advantages and contribute positively to society. Ethical considerations are increasingly central to financial management in the modern business environment. The fallout from high-profile corporate scandals has underscored the importance of ethical conduct, transparency, and corporate governance. Financial managers are custodians of stakeholders' trust and must adhere to the highest standards of honesty, fairness, and responsibility. This includes avoiding conflicts of interest, ensuring the accuracy of financial disclosures, and fostering a culture of ethical decision-making throughout the organization. Ethical financial management is not merely a matter of compliance. It is a strategic imperative that enhances reputation, attracts investment, and builds enduring relationships with customers, employees, and partners. Another key principle is adaptability. The business landscape is in constant flux, shaped by technological advancements, regulatory changes, macroeconomic shifts, and evolving consumer preferences. Financial managers must remain agile, continuously updating their knowledge and skills, embracing innovation, and adjusting strategies in response to new realities. This may involve adopting new financial technologies, fintech, exploring alternative financing models, or reimagining business processes. Organizations that cultivate a culture of learning and adaptability are better positioned to thrive amid uncertainty and capitalize on emerging opportunities. Communication is a vital, yet sometimes overlooked, aspect of financial management. Financial information must be communicated clearly and effectively to a diverse array of stakeholders: board members, investors, employees, lenders, regulators, and customers. This requires not only technical proficiency, but also the ability to translate complex financial data into actionable insights and compelling narratives. Effective communication builds trust, facilitates collaboration, and enables informed decision-making at all levels of the organization. Financial managers who excel in communication serve as bridges between the numbers and the people, helping to align financial strategies with organizational goals and values. The integration of technology has revolutionized financial management, making it more efficient, accurate, and insightful. Automation has streamlined routine tasks such as invoicing, payroll, and financial reporting, freeing up managers to focus on analysis and strategic planning. Advanced analytics and artificial intelligence enable deeper insights into financial performance, risk assessment, and forecasting. Cloud-based platforms facilitate real-time collaboration and data sharing, enhancing agility and responsiveness. However, technology is not a panacea. It must be implemented thoughtfully, with attention to data security, privacy, and the human dimension of financial management. Globalization has added new layers of complexity and opportunity to financial management. Businesses now operate in an interconnected world where capital, goods, and information flow across borders with unprecedented speed. This creates opportunities for expansion and diversification, but also exposes companies to new risks, currency fluctuations, geopolitical instability, regulatory differences, and cultural nuances. Effective financial managers must develop a global perspective, understanding the dynamics of international markets, managing cross-border transactions, and navigating the intricacies of global supply chains. This requires not only technical expertise, but also cultural sensitivity and adaptability. Sustainability has emerged as a defining theme in contemporary financial management. Investors, customers, and regulators are increasingly demanding that businesses operate responsibly, minimize their environmental impact, and contribute to social well-being. Sustainable financial management integrates environmental, social, and governance (ESG) considerations into decision-making, balancing the pursuit of profit with the imperative to create positive outcomes for society and the planet. This may involve investing in renewable energy, adopting ethical sourcing practices, or supporting community development initiatives. By embedding sustainability into their financial strategies, businesses can enhance their reputation, attract socially conscious investors, and future-proof their operations. Talent management is another critical dimension of financial success. The effectiveness of financial management ultimately depends on the skills, knowledge, and motivation of the people involved. Attracting, developing, and retaining top financial talent is essential for building a high-performing finance function. This includes providing ongoing training, fostering a culture of collaboration and innovation, and offering meaningful career development opportunities. Financial leaders must also cultivate emotional intelligence, resilience, and ethical judgment, enabling them to navigate complex challenges and inspire confidence among stakeholders. The role of leadership in financial management cannot be overstated. Visionary financial leaders set the tone for the entire organization, articulating a clear financial strategy, modeling ethical behavior, and driving a culture of excellence. They are adept at balancing short-term pressures with long-term priorities, making tough decisions, and rallying teams around shared goals. Leadership in financial management is not confined to the finance department. It extends to every level of the organization, as financial literacy and accountability become increasingly important for all employees. Continuous improvement is a hallmark of successful financial management. The best organizations are never satisfied with the status quo. They constantly seek ways to enhance their financial processes, systems, and outcomes. This involves benchmarking performance against industry peers, soliciting feedback, embracing innovation, and learning from both successes and failures. By fostering a culture of experimentation and learning, businesses can adapt to changing conditions, overcome obstacles, and achieve sustained excellence. Collaboration is essential in today's interconnected business environment. Financial management does not occur in a vacuum. It interacts with every other function: marketing, operations, human resources, and strategy. Cross-functional collaboration ensures that financial decisions are informed by a holistic understanding of the business and its environment. This may involve joint planning sessions, integrated performance management systems, or cross-disciplinary project teams. By breaking down silos and encouraging open dialogue, organizations can unlock synergies and drive superior financial outcomes. Resilience is a quality that has gained renewed importance in light of recent global disruptions. From economic crises to pandemics and geopolitical upheavals. Financial resilience is the ability of an organization to absorb shocks, adapt to adversity, and emerge stronger. This requires robust risk management, prudent liquidity management, diversified revenue streams, and a flexible cost structure. Resilient businesses are proactive in identifying vulnerabilities, building buffers, and planning for contingencies. They view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities for growth and reinvention. Stakeholder engagement is a critical element of effective financial management. Businesses operate within a web of relationships with investors, customers, employees, suppliers, regulators, and communities. Engaging stakeholders in financial decision-making fosters trust, aligns interests, and enhances organizational legitimacy. This may involve transparent reporting, regular communication, and inclusive governance structures. By understanding and addressing the needs and expectations of diverse stakeholders, businesses can build strong, supportive networks that contribute to long-term success. Innovation is the lifeblood of competitive advantage, and financial management plays a pivotal role in fostering and funding innovation. This involves not only allocating resources to research and development, but also creating a culture that encourages experimentation and risk-taking. Financial managers must develop frameworks for evaluating and supporting innovative projects, balancing the need for discipline with the flexibility to pursue breakthrough ideas. By championing innovation, businesses can stay ahead of the curve, respond to changing customer needs, and capture new market opportunities. Regulatory compliance remains a non-negotiable aspect of financial management. The regulatory landscape is constantly evolving, with new standards, reporting requirements, and enforcement mechanisms emerging regularly. Non-compliance can result in severe penalties, reputational damage, and loss of stakeholder trust. Financial managers must stay abreast of relevant laws and regulations, implement robust internal controls, and cultivate a culture of compliance throughout the organization. Proactive engagement with regulators and industry bodies can also help shape policy and anticipate future changes. Succession planning is an often overlooked facet of financial management, but is vital for ensuring continuity and stability. As key financial leaders retire or move on, organizations must have a pipeline of capable successors ready to step into critical roles. This involves identifying high-potential talent, providing mentorship and development opportunities, and documenting key processes and knowledge. Effective succession planning minimizes disruption, preserves institutional memory, and supports long-term strategic execution. Customer focus is another principle that should inform financial management. Ultimately, the financial health of a business is tied to its ability to create and deliver value to customers. Financial managers should collaborate closely with marketing and operations teams to understand customer needs, preferences, and behaviors. This insight can inform pricing strategies, product development, and investment decisions, ensuring that financial resources are directed toward initiatives that enhance customer satisfaction and loyalty. In conclusion, the principles of financial management are multifaceted, interrelated, and dynamic. They encompass everything from setting clear objectives and managing resources efficiently to embracing innovation, fostering resilience, and upholding ethical standards. Mastery of these principles requires not only technical expertise, but also strategic vision, adaptability, and strong leadership. In an era of rapid change and mounting complexity, businesses that excel in financial management are better equipped to navigate uncertainty, seize opportunities, and achieve enduring success. By embedding these principles into their DNA, organizations can unlock their full potential, create lasting value for stakeholders, and contribute meaningfully to the broader economy and society.